This is a tutorial for the song With Everything by Hillsong. I believe it's written by Joel Houston. This is one of my favorite Hillsong songs ever. Of all of the stuff that they put out, this has got to be on the top of my list of best Hillsong songs in the world. Anyway, this is a pretty easy song to play. In the, it's on a lot of different albums, but the version that I'm going to show you is pretty much like the This Is Our God album, which is I think where it came out first. They do some extra stuff at the end, but I'm just going to kind of show you where you can cut it off at a good place. But they do it in the key of B, and especially on the whoa part, the big, where everyone's whoa, that's really high in the key of B. So I do it in the key of A. That's where we do it in church. And even then it's pretty high on that section. But to play in the key of A, you are going to use key of G chords with your capo on the 2nd fret, which puts you key of A. So the chords that you need to know are G, C, D, E minor. I usually play like this suspended version of E minor, A minor. And the A minor only shows up twice, actually, in the whole song. And when it does, I play this kind of suspended version of A minor as well. Now on the G and the C and the D, you can play whatever variation of G, C, D that you like. I kind of do like this 4-fingered version, but a lot of times I'll lift my index finger off for the G and the C. And if you do that, I think it kind of cleans up the sound a little bit. It's this versus this. There's the difference. If you take your index finger off, make sure you mute that A string on G with your middle finger and the D string on C. Otherwise it's not the right note for the chord. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk strumming patterns. So for most of the first half of this song, I would do this. Down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up. I'll slow it down and play it on a G. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Pretty simple, okay? So before we get into actually how to play this song, I'll say head over to Worship Tutorials and you can download chord charts for this. I'll have it in G, so you can play with the capo. I'll have it in A, so you can play open A, and in B, in case you want to do it in the album key of B. So the chord charts, which I've got one up here, I don't know how well you can see it. If you watch this video full screen, you can probably see it pretty well. I'm using a new format that shows you the measures. So each little rectangle is a measure, and then the chords are in those measures. And so I can denote, like you'll see in this song, it's G for 6 beats, and then it's D for 2. And it's really easy to write that out in these chord charts. So they don't have all the words on them. And that's for a couple reasons. One, you should memorize the words if you're going to lead these, for sure. It's better to know when the changes are than the words. You can write the words out, or you can find the words a lot of places. So hopefully that's helpful for you. So the intro is G for a measure and a half. Then it's half a measure D. Then E minor for a measure and a half, and then half a measure of C, and then you go back to it. I'll count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And that is the verse as well. So here's how the verse goes. Open our eyes. Open our eyes to see the things that make your heart cry. Here's the C. To be the church to the G you would desire. hold on the G to the D. Your light to be seen. And then it repeats it, break down our pride. So at the end of the verse, you get to a pre-chorus section. It says, let hope. And it starts on E minor, to C, to G, to D. You repeat it. G to D. E minor, C, G, D. These are all half measure chords. So what I like to do, instead of the whole progression, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, I like to go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Slower. Down, 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 down. That's in the pre-chorus. So to get into that pre-chorus, coming out of the verse, it kind of ends with our earthly crowns and all our desire. Lay at your feet. E minor. And now we're going into it. Let hope rise and darkness tremble in your holy light. Let every eye see. Here's our chorus. The chorus, it goes, the chorus has one progression and then another progression that repeats. So I'll show you what I mean. When you get to Jesus, it's Jesus our God, C, E minor, D, A minor, C, D, and then God of all days goes back to a G. God of all days, G, D, E minor, C, the wonder G, and grace. Hold it, then go to D, E minor, E minor, C. If you notice, that second part of the chorus is the same as the intro and the verse. So let's go, I'll just play the pre-chorus and the chorus all the way through. So, on Let Hope is an E minor. Let hope rise and darkness tremble in your holy light. Let every eye see Jesus our God, great and mighty to be praised. Now we're going to G, God of all days. God of all days, glorious in all of your ways, to the sea, the majesty, the wonder and grace, the light of your name. E minor, C. At this point, you go back into the pre-chorus. Let hope rise, darkness tremble, and holy light. You get there, you go to the chorus, and you only play the first line. G, Jesus our God, to D, great and mighty, A minor, to be praised, C, to D. And now the song gets really, really easy because we go into a solo and a tag section. At this point, you might have noticed I've sort of tweaked my strumming pattern a little bit, and you might have heard it in the chorus, and it goes like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. It's a pretty basic, simple pattern to play. So yeah, when we get to the last basically half of the song, it's the same chord progression over and over. It's a measure of C, a measure of E minor, a measure of G, a measure of D, just repeats over and over. So what the song does, it has an instrumental section it does that 2 times through. Then it does a bridge section where it does that progression 4 times through. Then a tag section, the whoa-oh part, where it does it 2 times through, goes back to a bridge section 2 times through, and then it ends. And the song on the album doesn't end there, but I end it there on a C. So I'll just play parts of it. I'm not going to play the whole thing because I have a video where I do play the whole thing, and it would just take a while. So I'll just play an instrumental, and then I'll play a bridge, and then just to show you how it goes. So it starts on a C to E minor. One thing you want to remember when you're playing this part, when you get to this section of the song, it's just a slow, a constant, steady build. So when you get to this instrumental, if you notice, I'm playing pretty softly, and you want to do that. So it gives you somewhere to go. And here's with everything. With everything, with everything, we will shine forth your glory. With everything, with everything, we will shine forth your praise. And our hearts, they cry, we glorify, we lift it high. Oh, for you our King, for you our King. With everything, we will shout for your praise. Attack. Whoa, it's high. It's hard to sing it when you're not really belting it out. It's hard to sing it. So you got to be in the moment there, and you got to just let it go. And then it goes back with everything, with everything. Let's pretend this is the last one. We're going to end on a C. And here it is. That's how I end it. That's how they ended on the album. They actually kind of go back. You hear them kind of playing some stuff in the background, but that's pretty much it. Like I was saying when I was strumming along, I hope you could hear that over my guitar. Once you hit that instrumental section, you want to keep it low and you want to build it up. And when you hit that big whoa section, you just got to let it go because it fits the sort of the tone of the song. Plus, if you don't, it's hard to sing it. So just let it all hang out there and go for it. So I hope that's been helpful. If you go to Worship Tutorials, you will also find a video where I played this along to some backing loop stuff that I recorded that we actually use live in worship. So if you'd like, you can head over there and you can download that, but more importantly, you can get a click track that has cues, vocal cues in it. So you can play along to that click track, which is really good. I have guitar students online on Skype, which you can also sign up for there at Worship Tutorials. And I always say play to a metronome. It will help your timing so much. But on this one, you can play to the click that I built just for this song that has cue tracks. By that I mean right before you get to the chorus, a little voice goes chorus 2, 3, 4, and then you're in it. It's really handy. We use them live in worship. So everyone in the band knows exactly where we're going all the time. Nobody is playing the bridge while the rest of the band is playing the chorus or something like that. It's very helpful. So head over there to grab that stuff. It's all free, of course. So also you can sign up for the mailing list where I will email you free stuff very often, at least once a month. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.